Hi guys, so happy Navratra and happy Dashera to all of you. So today's topic that today we are going to talk about is books, the books that we can give to our very young kids. Okay, so obviously I will be going to show you what all extra I do for my kid, and you don't absolutely have to do it. It's your choice. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, that's all okay. The books that I'm showing to you, they are all bought by me. Nothing is sponsored, but these are the things that we have used it, and I will tell you what my kid loved more and what was not that much that he enjoyed, and so you can decide upon it how you want to proceed. This video series is so that you don't go and buy a lot of stuff. You have some kind of information on how to proceed. So without further ado, let's move and talk about the books that we can give to our kids. So first and foremost, I have my first library. Okay, so you can get it on Amazon and everything, and you don't obviously have to buy all of it. Okay, so me being me, a little extra, I bought the whole set, but you don't need to buy all of it. So what these are is, see, these are small books, very small books, and they have numbers. They have alphabets. They have, uh, let me show you the alphabet one first. So we have alphabets. Alphabets are there. So A for, F for, just simple recognition. So if you have a very young child, say somebody who is about a year old, so these are good books to start with. 1 year, 2 year, these are the young kids who have not been introduced to a lot of stuff. So this is G for girl, H for hat, and stuff like that. So this is what we have. We have in numbers, alphabets, vegetables, we have colors. Okay, so and so forth. We have say transportations. So we have a lot of them. Okay, you don't have to buy all of it. I bought a lot of them because we used to travel every day, and I wanted something in my hand that he was not getting bored with. Okay, so I needed something extra, so I have extras. But if your child doesn't get bored easily, he can easily, enjoy these. You can just change between couple of them. So this is on transport, so you can just show him bus, truck, and stuff like that. So this is one of the things which I feel that when the kids are very young, this is very good. Okay, I really I see you. I have not thrown it even though my kid is already in school. So this is very good. You can buy a couple of them. 3 or 4 of them is more than enough what anybody normally would require. Okay, so we have the first library. Then obviously alphabet again. These are kind of books. You can just get them online from Amazon, or you can buy it at any bookstore. They have things like that. Okay, so this is for Hindi recognition, alphabet recognition. We have not done it a lot, but now he does. Now we have recently added this, so now he does know a little bit of the alphabet. Okay, so nothing is forced on him. This is just for alphabet recognition, like that. Okay, then like I said, we used to travel a lot. Even now we travel, but now we don't travel as much. So what you can start again with are Bob books. Okay, so you have the whole set of it. You can just buy the initial one. So what Bob books have, this is very good book set that you can use for kids. Okay, so Bob Books, they also have their workbook also. So if you want to know more about Bob Books and their workbooks, please comment on it, write on it. I will make a video on the topic. Okay, so this is very small thin books. Okay, I'll show you. And later on the child can use these same books for learning to read. So this has small 3-letter 4-letter words that we normally hear. The kids are going to read. So yeah, so okay, so this is one of the books. See, they are very thin books. Okay, and these books build on top of each other. So if you read book 1, it will teach you something. Book 2, book 3, and then book 4 will build on the knowledge of book 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they are sequential books, and they help the child in reading. And like I said, they have workbooks, so you can read the book and then do the workbook. So it's a complete course if you want to do like that also. And this is for small child. Okay, so another thing, what you can you can enjoy. These are the books that I'm showing are the books that you are going to read and the child is going to enjoy. Okay, because the child is very young. So you can use books like this. These are cut out cardboard books, so they don't tear easily, and you can give to your child. Maybe I will put in a video of my child enjoying these books, reading on his own. Obviously he can't read, but he tries to. Okay, so he can. They are bright pictures and everything, so the child loves to see the book. They get attracted to the book. So very big pictures. You should make sure that the books that you are giving to your child has big pictures. So we have multiple books like that. Okay, these are all based on Hindu gods. Very good stuff to introduce to the child about different gods. Okay, so I have bunch of them. Obviously Sri Krishna is there. Then cutout books are also there for animals. So you can get, again, the theme is the same, that these books have, see, big photographs. So the child remembers and recognizes the pictures, and he loves these pictures. So these are there. Then I also have the same theme on different types of professions. So teacher, nurse, doctor, policeman, and again big pictures, very less text. Kids don't like a lot of text, so avoid books with a lot of text initially. Maybe once they grow up a little bit, maybe when they are 4-5 year old, but then you can introduce them to bigger text books. But this is what he loves. He used to love. Okay, so even now he himself gets the books and we read it. Then we have, this was his favorite for a very, very long time, I Love You to the Moon and Back. This is very rhyming book, and again pictures and very little text. So he used to enjoy it. He used to act out like the baby bear, and we used to read it at night before sleeping. So we also at night would read something like this. We had one more, Good Night Spot, and we have this Ninny. And so another thing that you can give, you can read with your child is the flap books. Okay, so these are the flap books. You just, so kids love the flap books. It is something for them to do. So you can use them. This is one of the flap books. We have read it, I don't know, so many times that we have a lot of crinkles on them. So spot book, you can just, there's a whole series of spots. So you can, for those who are, trying to find out the name of the books, you can just go on and see the flap book. So this is also very good book. We have read it a lot of time. Any book that you see with me at present, we have read them more than 10 times. Okay, I'm showing you only those books. Then there are books which has sound. Obviously, mine is broken now, but there are books that have sound, so you can press on it. The child can press on it while you read. So again, press on it while you read. Small text, big photos, pictures. Okay, so the everything that I'm showing to you is easily available on Amazon and maybe Flipkart. I don't know about the Flipkart. I have got them. All the books have been through Amazon that I'm showing to you. For potty training, all the mothers out there, I started with this book. So this is a flap book about potty training. Okay, so once your child is maybe 2 year old, you are trying to get them potty trained. So 1.5 2 year olds, you can just open the flap and show, see this is washroom and everything, so you can teach them. Okay, I in fact used to make him sit on the pot and then read this book to him, just to make sure he doesn't run up, get up from the pot and run away. And for a very long period of time, he did love this book. So then again, flap book. Okay, this is in large text. So this is what kids gravitate and like. See, this is a flap book. So these kind of books kids love. They love to open the flap and see and find and things like that. Then there is something like this, pop-up books. You can get pop-up books. So these pop up, the images they pop up, and so this also makes the child interested in the books. Okay, again, I am an extra person, you already know. So this book, Earth. Okay, this is also very nice book. If you have a little bit of nerdy child, my child is not exactly nerdy, but he does love to know about new information. So we have the, and this is very for the child. So if your child is maybe 4 5 year old, this is a good book to tell them about Earth. Okay, so 4 5 year olds, you can tell them about the history of Earth, dinosaurs and everything. So this is also a very good book. Okay, so another thing that we used to read a lot, okay, were the rhyme books. So this is rhyme books, and we used to do the actions. So there is a whole lot of series with Eric Carle. You can check them out. We also had another one of Eric Carle's book, that is The Hungry Caterpillar. So it is also very interactive book. There are interactive options, so you can look into that. And this, we used to perform the action. So he used to love it. He would perform the action, and before going to bed, we'll just read it once. It's a very small book. See, the kids' books are very small books, so you can read one book at a time, and the child is happy. You don't have to buy a lot of books. My child, he gets bored easily, so for me it was a different thing, because we used to travel for more than 1.5 2 hours, so I needed something. But for those who are staying at home, you don't need to buy multiple books, and kids don't get bored easily. So maybe 4 and 5 books can last you almost 6 7 months or about a year. Okay, you just repeat in in sequence. So let the child loves to hear about it again and again and again and again. So, and then they will get bored about it. So till they are hearing about one book, just remove other books from side, let him read it, and once he gets bored with that book, introduce the other book and hide this one. So when again later on you show the book, it's new to him, they forget about it. Okay, even though they do know the story, but they are not bored with it. So another thing that I used to read to my child was books like this. So this is on respect. This is also a very good book. if you want to go for it, this is Good and Happy Living the Social Way. So they have like social way, emotional way, physical way, and all that stuff. So one of the most recommended of my son is this Messy Mary. So I was able to teach him to put his toys away with this book. Okay, so this is a very nice book, and they also had one book. I don't have it in this bundle right now. That was on private parts, not to touch a private part. So he, he loved that book, and he would not let anybody touch him anywhere. So that is also a win-win. So you can get that book also. So this is whole, and they are not very costly books. This is very cheap book. They come in a bundle, so you can buy bundle or you can buy separate, and these are very good books. But again, these books you can't give to your child. You have to read it with your child. Okay, your children are very young at present. So one of the activity that we did when he was about 7-8 month old was just show him pictures and say, okay, so this is people, this is herd of cow, and then this is called the 1,000 words. My first 1,000 words. Okay, so this was what, say, the emotions, the actions, crying, laughing, happy, sad. So when you are teaching, you're starting to teach your child about the emotions, about the words. Okay, and your child is now going to develop language. So this is very good book. I at least recommend this for very young child. Okay, I like, for those who have already gone through my previous videos, I had got Curious Cub subscription. So these are the books that came with it. And obviously when he was very young, say about 5-6 month old, not 5-6 month old, we started these books. So this were just pictures, again big pictures, stick your tongue out, and we used to do these actions. So he had just got mobile. As a 6 month old child, he used to love to copy and follow. So I used to obviously stick my tongue out and he would copy. Okay, so for the mothers out there, this is very good. You can show dancing, you can show sleeping, painting, and stuff like that. So this is again to introduce different types of actions and what we can do. And we used to do it as a 6 month old. We started from 6 months. Obviously, he couldn't do it till he was 7 or 8 month old. But this was something we used to do. I used to give it to him and he read. Again, this is also for a small child, opposites. Okay, so we used to do this. Okay. So this is big, and you can just teach opposites with this. This, when he was, say, maybe 1.5 year old, we started with this. Monkey lives on tree, and duck in pond. So these books, they came in Curious Cub subscriptions. So if you have them, you already would have these books. If you don't have, then you will have to go and check. I think now they sell separately also. But when my child was young, I had got them in the whole subscription. They were not available separately. Okay, now I think they have made some separate parts, so some of them are available separately. So once he was maybe 2 year old, he was very big fan of dinosaurs. So I got him this book, and we have read this book a lot of times. Obviously, this is a costly book. I don't give it to him in his hand. I sit with him and we read it together. So before going to bed, he will just get the book. I want to see the dinosaurs today, so we get the book. All the books that you see, we are not reading in one day. Okay, this is over a course of years. Okay, so past 2 to 3 years we have got these many books. This is not that I have got it in one day. Okay, and this is because my child has a temperament to listen to the stories. So if your child has a temperament, or you are trying to build that kind of temperament, then buy couple of books at a time. Okay, don't go crazy, don't buy a lot of them, and see and gauge what kind of things are he finds interesting. So this is also one of the books, Community Helpers. This is also very good book. So this is again flap book. So you have flaps in it, so flap book. So you can talk about what a fireman does, fire engine, police car, and stuff like that. Okay, so this is also what kids love. Then for very small kids, this is there. You can just show them. So this was there for maybe 1 year old when we, so to talk about cow and cock and hen and everything. So this is also very good book. So if you are planning to buy, you can buy this book. This is also again available on Amazon. This is Seek and Find. So you have pictures and you can teach the kids what kind of animals lives in what habitat. And instead of buying a lot of stuff, this is just one book which covers a lot of stuff, a lot of things. So you have a lot of animals there. This is in savannah, so you can tell what is savannah, everything. So this is also very good, and this helps in recognition. This book help in finding and stuff like that. So it's very good book. Another thing that we did sometimes is reading this book. This is Sing a Song of Seasons. So even now, sometimes, not always, now I don't get a lot of time, unlike when I had earlier when he was slightly small. So these have poems based on every day of a year. Okay, and kids love rhymes. So you can pick a day. So say for example, today, now we are in October, so you can take in poem from October and read to your child. So these kind of things, you introduce your child to poetry. This is just to introduce. Again, like I said, we don't do it every day. We do it sometimes where he is not very much into poetry, even though I tried, but he is not that much into poetry. Some of the poems he does like, but he is not much of a person with poetry and all interest. Okay, so again, books. So this is what we are reading now. This is at present. This is very interactive book. So again, keeps the child engaged. So big pictures, less text. But now that he is almost 4 year old, the more text can work. Okay. So another thing, if you have very young child, you can get is books like this, Ladybug books. These are also very nice, recommended. Okay, we have actually, so these build on each other. So they are like numbered. You have 0, and then you have level 1, level 2, 3, 4. So these are according to the capacity of the child. So you can buy the books, read it to the child, and later on the child can read it on his own. So these are smaller books. Sadly, he did not enjoy the smaller books because I always asked him to read it on his own, and he was not interested in reading on his own. He did like these books. In fact, these two are his favorite. Even now, he reads them a lot. Okay, so these books are Billy Goat. Then you have Enormous Turnip. So these books are also very nice if you are, reading it to your child. You can read these books aloud to your child, and later on, once they get their phonics and everything, then they can read it on their own also. So this is not something one time, or like you buy it now and now it's not going to be useful. The child can read it for next until he is almost 6 year old. These books are relevant. Okay, so Ladybug books are relevant even when they grow old. Same goes for all the books that I have shown you till now. All these books are storybooks, and a child till the age of 6 can read these books. Another thing right now that he or maybe say 6 months back, he was very interested in was books like this. So this was an introduction to Mahavira. We have one on Gautam Buddha and stuff like that. So these are the books. These books are also very nice. These are rhyming books, and he loves them. Okay, this one was his favorite out of all. So they have rhymes. So he would ask me to, Mama, read me this. So these are the books that you can give to your child till the age of, say, about 3 and maybe 4 or 5. Okay, so initially you can read the books, and later on you can let the child read on his own. Okay, so these are some of the books that I have bought it for my own child, and he had loved it. So you can decide on what you want to go for. If you have any questions or queries, please send it to me, and like, share and subscribe. Bye bye, see you next time.